Hello to all my friends out there. This video is the 2 major reasons people are cheap, and my stockpile has evolved because of the car living. So today, this stuff looks good. This is beef and vegetable soup from Dollar Tree, and it's probably going to be fine cold. Let me try it. It's got all kinds of vegetables. That's good. One of the things that people most generally run out of is fruit, vegetables, and bread. It's going to be just as bad in your car as it is for your house. That is good. I will buy a case of these. And then I bought these pretzel nuggets. So these can count like a little peanut butter sandwich. Eating in your car. I try to avoid eating in my car, but it's cold today, and if I try to eat outside this late, I'd be miserable. So I don't want to do that. These are good. Okay, now, there's 2 major reasons people are really cheap. One is people are really cheap because they don't have any money. So if you're smart and you don't have much money and you can find a way to get by. Now this lunch is on the high end for me, $2. But I'm not going to get hungry for hours and hours and hours after I eat this. The number 1 reason people are really cheap is because they don't have any money. And then as soon as they get some money, they go back to their ways, and the next thing you know, they're broke again. Then the other people are the people who are really cheap because at some point, they realize by being super cheap, your money is going to accumulate faster, and then you're going to get ahead a lot faster. And then there's actually a subset of this, you realize your money is going to accumulate faster thing, and that is the challenge of being cheap. That's me. Okay, so today I stopped by 99-cent only, and I got 2 markdowns. I got this strawberry banana nectar. When I was in a nursing home, I would try to get the ladies to drink this stuff. They would rip the straw out and throw the straw on the ground. They would press their lips tight. You know, I would try to put the straw in, and I would say, you know, you're going to be in the hurt locker if you don't drink this because of your narcotics are going to cause severe constipation. So because they hated it so much, I have never considered drinking this stuff, but I got it for like 48 cents marked down, so I thought I'll try it. And I might find out why they refuse to drink it. And then I got these sleeping pills for 50 cents, and I usually take 1 at night. So that's all I got it marked down. But I was thinking, you know, wouldn't it be so much smarter to get everything you eat, all your car food, 50% off? I mean, then you're like, if you could find a soup similar to this, but this stuff's so good, I would just buy this in case of emergency for full price. But to be super cheap, I would consider buying everything half price. Today I spent around $15, so instead of having 15 items, I would have 30 items. But that can take time. So what you don't want to do is get really, really hungry and say to hell with it and buy a $9 lunch or a breakfast. So so now the part about how the stockpiling has evolved. So, okay, I'm doing the car living 1/2 of the day. It's going to get dark soon. I usually head home when it gets dark and cold, so I don't catch cold, so I don't have to go to the doctor. Anyway, so I was at Walmart. This is one of my favorite Walmarts, Grossmont Center. And so I thought, well, let me look around and see if I can find some car-dwelling food, so that I always have food for my car. So the first thing I found was these crackers, and you get 8 for $2. So these are 25 cents each, and they're like little peanut butter sandwiches. You get 6 in a package, so that's like 1.5 pieces of bread and peanut butter, which is more nutritious, and you do need nuts, which is more nutritious than bread alone. Then I bought 2 containers of chips, because I eat chips at home for snacks with dip. As long as I stay off the sugar, I'm pretty much okay. Then, okay, so the thing that people are apt to run out of is fruit, vegetables, and bread. So I'm trying to avoid that. Chips are good enough. So I found these nice. Now these are nice because they come in the little jars. And if you have cans, then you can put your leftovers. So I got mandarin oranges and strawberries. What I was thinking about doing with these is refrigerating them and putting them on top of yogurt, but I could eat these in my car as well. And then I bought, these are just really nice jars of fruit. I bought like fruit cocktail and peaches. So that much fruit is quite a bit of fruit. I probably won't be eating those because, you know, I have the tasty grapefruits my neighbor got me. I bought 1 can of Vienna sausages, and I have eaten these before in my car, so that was successful. Then I bought this macaroni and cheese, and this is really good heated. This is $1, and I thought it's probably fine cold, just like my soup. So what I'm doing is, if I've eaten something in my car and it's successful, I stocked up on a little. And then you guys saw me eat the corned beef. This is enough food for a whole day. That one's a little bit over $1. And then I bought 2 cans of sardines. Now these are not a good idea to eat in the car, but you need a little fish, and this is very nutritious, especially if you ate it with the peanut butter. This is for like in an emergency, you guys. So I thought, if you are stockpiling for a power outage, why wouldn't you buy food like this? And then for home, I bought, 1 chicken and 1 beef. The potato soup I made with the chicken was pretty good, but I think I like it my old way. The way I like it is, I cook my chicken with some, my potatoes, I cover them with water with some onions, dry. Then when they're very, very soft, I pour evaporated milk, undiluted, and a little piece of butter with salt and pepper. So that is really good. So from now on, I will be stockpiling as if the power was going out, or if I was going to have to evacuate in my car, that I can eat this food with no leftovers and no mess. So I'm keeping my garbage outside, and then I will dispose of it before I leave here, so that it doesn't get all over my car and mess my car up. So I will be continuing on. Now, hopefully I'm going to be able to get a few more laps done before the end of the day. This goes back to everything I do today is going to affect tomorrow. So tomorrow, I plan on living in my car again all day long. I have the luxury of doing that because I'm retired. So out of this food I bought, I will pick 2 items, and then I will eat them in my car. This can be done in your house as well. And so the idea of this is to reduce your expenses. It's a good thing to teach your kids this too. Well, I don't want my kids to be cheap. I always think, well, what if I'm dead and, you know, something awful happens? I want my kid to be able to survive. When my son was little, I used to have, I'll just close on this, I used to give him a meat and cheese sandwich, a half a peanut butter sandwich, a fruit, and some money for snacks to make sure. I heard, so I never wanted to take the chance, hungry kids will fall into drugs and promiscuous activity and alcohol a lot easier than a child that is well fed. That goes for an adult as well. So, you guys, please like, comment, and if you have any good car meals, I've been doing the car thing about 2 years, and I have improved greatly since I started. So if you've lived in a car, or if you have any really good meals that are doable in a car, please leave it under the comments, because my followers read the comments, and you might really, really help someone. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.